Strong Toyota, leading the way every day. And strong Toyota, symbols of trust.
Cementon Micronesia's CEO John Perez is frustrated.
It's basically, well, aside from being undoable, it's ridiculous.
Cementon Micronesia's $20 million cement facility at the port was completed more than a year and a half ago, but it remains idle, unused because of an ongoing dispute with Mobil over the use of Gulf Pier.
We have a $20 million facility. We've had investors that have put significant amounts of money to this island to help address the cement supplies issue that the island continually has.
The pier belongs to the Port of Guam, but Mobil has a performance agreement to use it. Cementon needs access to the pier to pipe incoming cement shipments into its idle plant. Mobil, however, has raised safety and liability concerns about sharing it with Cementon.
In order to be able to convey cement from a ship onto our facility, we need a pier or some facility that will support these pipes.
That's the issue.
That's the real issue.
Perez today asked the port to grant Cementon its own performance agreement.
I am asking the board and port management if they would consider initiating negotiations with Cementon Micronesia for a performance agreement on Gulf Pier specific to the transfer of cement and cementitious product from the pier onto our terminal.
Port General Manager Joanne Brown noted that Mobil has legitimate concerns.
I think Mobil is open to that. I think we just need to get clarification on both sides, because for them it's a liability issue. I think they want to have it clearly defined what falls under Cementon and the construction becomes their responsibility versus things they need to protect. It's not just a question of if a damage happens, who's insured and what will cover that. I mean, they want to make sure they don't have any incidents that are on their record.
And Port Board Chairman Dan Tidinko indicated that Mobil has given him reassurances that provided the necessary clearances are granted by the Coast Guard and the Army Corps, they'll make room for Cementon on Gulf Pier.
I don't know whether or not Cementon has sat down with the Coast Guard, has sat down with Army Corps and whoever else may be involved in the chain insofar as operations and activities down here. But they said once that's done, they have no difficulty moving forward with everything. They just want to make sure that the federal entities are able to, you guys have synced up with the federal entities on that, in that regard.
However, Perez remains frustrated, believing that it's not the Coast Guard or Army Corps who can resolve the problem, but the port itself.
Are you reassured that there's going to be resolution to this soon?
The port boards that we have met with, as well as the various managers, have done a lot of help. They have been very helpful. But I really don't know where the disconnect is, and that's the frustration that I have, because I honestly do not know. This is a port asset.
Do you see the light at the end of the tunnel yet?
Hope springs eternal.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.